My name is Tim Whiting, and my law firm's name is Whiting Law Group. We specialize in representing victims of truck accidents in Illinois and across the country. So what happened to Steve was a really interesting case. Steve's a video sound specialist, and he had a small box truck with all of his equipment. Steve was then entering back onto the highway, and at the point that he was entering on, one of the lanes was being cut off due to construction. And so Steve was merging his box truck into traffic, and eventually he had gotten over into the middle lane, and then traffic had come to a stop. And in front of him was another semi-truck that had also come to a stop. Another semi coming down that middle lane had just slammed into the rear of Steve's box truck. So there were some very serious obstacles in Steve's case. And the reason that there were serious obstacles was because of Steve's traumatic brain injury and being completely unconscious. And so Steve had no recollection, and nor did he ever gain recollection of how the crash happened. It was so critical that DK Global was able to recapture the scene and how the crash actually took place in very, very specific and animated detail. What was really helpful in the case was DK Global's interaction with Dr. Benson to be able to develop these really powerful brain injury models showing that particular part of the brain and how that particular part of the brain that was damaged controlled the very things that had died in Steve's life. So there were no offers made before we went to mediation. And that's when we brought in DK Global. That's when things got real. The outcome of the case was a $5 million settlement in Steve's favor. And so 3D animation is just one of the most powerful expressions of visual strategies that you can use in a case. And I can't say enough how powerful of an expression that is in either a mediation or in front of a jury. At that point in time when that 3D animation is played, you are instantly brought into the story. That's where the difference takes place in a value of a case.